Now then, Andy, Camps and Coffee, we are out. Finally out. Oh, God, I've needed this. I don't think I've been out since, well, September, October last year. So, gagging for this one. I'm in the Peak District. The plan is, there is no plan. So I'm currently walking along the Pennine Way. Just left Edale. And I'm walking towards Jacob's Ladder. So, I'll bring you back when I'm a bit closer to there and out of the wind. We do have a few new bits and bobs to play with today, so stick around and you'll see what we've got. And obviously we've got some beer as well. So see you in a bit. Right, good evening YouTube. Andy here, Camps and Coffee. I've just realised that slurp is probably going to be really loud because I've got a mic. So I've been pondering for a while about getting a mic, and I've got this little Boyo, is it Boyo? Oh, Boyo. Mic. And it was 30 quid off Amazon. So it's Bluetooth, it just plugs into my phone, into there, job's a good one. I don't know if you can hear outside, but it is absolutely blowing a hoolie. I've pitched in the wind on purpose, to be honest, because I'll tell you what, before I start getting into the exciting stuff, obviously there wasn't a lot of filming on the way up here. The reason why is I left it too late, and I basically ended up pitching up in the dark, which, in fairness, pitch late at night, or pitch late, leave early, so yeah, fair enough. But yeah, I'm up at a little place called Edale Rocks in the Peak District. Sorry if you can hear that slurping, but it's absolutely blowing a hoolie outside, and it's the first hot drink I've had. So I'm in the new tent. So I've been very fortunate enough to be able to get myself a Hilleberg Soulo. So ever since I've started wild camping, this basically for me this was like the ultimate tent. So I know there's a few people out there that probably disagree with me, especially with the new Vern 1 that's out at the moment. But I've seen quite a few people leave Hilleberg, go to the next best thing, the latest greatest, and then they've gone back to Hilleberg. So I don't know, but this is what I wanted. I was and ahhing about red label, black label. I know the black label a little bit more expensive, a little bit more weight, but to be fair, I've gone for the red label because I've seen the red label perform in some absolute like belting like scenarios, like deep snow, storms, heavy wind, and they've been absolutely solid as a rock, especially in the UK. So, and for me, I can't see myself going up like, well, up in the highest hills of Scotland in the snow and extreme camping, because I think I'm a bit of a fair weather camper, to be honest. But you never know. I say it's quite windy at the minute. But yeah, I've gone for the green colour. So hopefully that blends. I really like the red, but it's not very stealthy, is it? And when I watch the Solo Summer Tears videos and he's out in the snow, that red Soulo looks so good against a white background. But then in the Peak District, especially in the summertime, it's going to stick out like a sore thumb. So, yeah, I've gone green. And top tip, and I'm not sponsored by the way, just before anyone says out. I got this Soulo from Ultralight Outdoors or Ultralight Gear Outdoors, and I was umming and ahhing about which website to get it from. They're all around the same price. They was a little bit cheaper. They were still on the old price. I think they've gone up now to about $9.40 for a Soulo. But if you hover around long enough, you get a little pop up in the corner, and it gives you a 5% voucher. So I saved myself 50 quid on this. So what I might do is I might put it towards the footprint, unless Mrs. T would like to get me on. That's good, that. So rather than just waffle on about the tent, I mean, I am quite excited about it, but I've got some other gear I want to try out. So I've got the little microphone, the little boy on microphone. Shout out to Solo Sarah B for that one. That's the one that she uses, and I sent her a comment on one of her videos and asking which one it was, and she said that's the one. Say 30 quid from Amazon, you can't go wrong really. And I've done a bit of testing with it at home, and it doesn't sound too bad. Apparently they're not waterproof though. What else is new? Oh, I've got I'm starting at the minute, but I've got the Thermarest Neo X Lite NXT wide mat as well. That was an absolute bargain, that was. I got that from Gainer Sports in Ambleside when I was in the lakes last year. So this is the first time out. I've brought quite a bit of warm stuff with me today, because mountain weather reckons it's going to be about -1 wind chill. So I thought, do you know what? I'll stick in the big sleeping bag. Got my down pants on, got my down booties, got my now thick 4-class on. So hopefully we'll be nice and toasty. I don't know if you can hear that, but still clear out there then. For once, I'm on Kinder Scout and I'm not in the clag. So when I finish my brew, I'm just going to chill out for a bit, listen to some music, but I do have a selection of ales. So I've got Hazy Jane Guava, got Punk, a Lost Lager, a Hazy Jane Peach, and another Punk. So whether I drink all of them, I don't know. So just as I'm out to my piece to camera, I don't know if you can hear that aeroplane. Oh, tell you what, I've got noise reduction, so I don't know if that's going to make any difference or not. Anyway, I've had a couple of beers. I've also spent about an hour outside. Even though it's windy, it's quite clear. So I've just been stood chilling out, watching the aircraft come in and out, because literally I'm right on the flight path for Manchester Airport. So there is plenty of aircraft. Anyway, beer wise, we've got this one, which is Peach Hazy Jane. Oh, that's very tropical. Anyway, cheers, peeps. Yeah, you can definitely taste the peach on that. It's very trying I think what it tastes like. It's got a bit of a coconutty taste to it as well. So sorry I haven't done much filming recently. I've not been out for ages, to be honest. I had a lot going on at work. Been busy at home, so basically the fun things have been put on the back burner. But I say I've been itching to get out, and especially getting the new tent. I thought, what a perfect time to do that. So I've had quite a nice relaxing night. Just spoken to the missus. She's at work in the morning, so I spoke to her when she was on her way home from mum's. This is dedication coming out tonight, by the way, because I was invited for Sunday dinner at the mother-in-law's, and the mother-in-law's Sunday dinners are absolutely amazing. It was a tough call, but the Hills were calling. The Hills just beat out to the mother-in-law, so sorry, Carol, but I'll have one next time. Time we're on. Let's put let's do the old boot. We are on 20 to 11. So I've got my alarm set for about 6 o'clock. Because it's saying, according to the weather, saying it's going to be clear. So I'm hoping to get a bit of a sunrise in the morning, so that'll be quite nice. This is actually quite nice, this. What else have we got? I've got some new boots. Got these. Scarpa. They're Trek GTX. So fully Gore-Tex, waterproof, breathable. Not as light as my Berghaus Super Lights, but they're not bad. They're comfy. They're comfier than my Super Lights, and the grip on them's really good. Because I've got my Super Lights. I've had them for a long time, and when I was in the lakes, when was it? Probably about 3 years ago. 2 years ago, I think it was. I got myself some lowers, and they're absolutely crap. The grip on them is absolutely useless. I would only wear them on flat surface, probably on tarmac, maybe a track, walking the dog. I would not go up in the hills, up mountains or anything with them, because the grips are absolutely crap. They look quite thick and they look quite chunky, but they just slip on everything. But these are quite good. They've got the old Vibram soles, so we'll see how we get on with these. But normally, after about 3 or 4 miles in the Super Lights, I can tell the rub a little bit. But these, I've actually gone to true to size. So I know us blokes don't like to size down. No, we always want it to be a bigger size. But I'm actually a 9.5 in a shoe. So I've sized down to a 9.5, and they absolutely fit me perfectly. Where the Super Lights are a size 10, so there is a little bit of wiggle room in. Yeah. So I don't think it's going to be long before I'm going to bed. I'm absolutely knackered. I ain't done Jacob's Ladder for years, and I've only ever gone down it. I've never gone up it, and yeah, I was blowing. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna flower it up. I was absolutely blown by the time I got to the top of there. And one of the reasons why, like I said earlier on, I didn't do much filming on the way up is I'd left it a little bit late, and I initially was going to go to Barber Booth there's like a little parking spot there, but that's paying display, which I didn't think it was. And they didn't do overnight parking, so I thought, I didn't particularly want to leave my car there, so I had to go back to Edale, which is like put nearly half an hour on my journey, half an hour to an hour on my journey up here. So yeah, I was having to get a bit of a stomp on, and I'm feeling it now. To be honest, my legs and my back are bloody killing me. But at least I'm warm, and the combination I've got is I've got my Ramacent 900, and I've got that Thermarest under here, and then I've got under there I've got a like a foil mat. That's purely just to kind of save the Thermarest really, just in case there's anything sharp sticking through, which I don't think it will be. I'm on a pretty flat pitch, to be fair. The wind just goes really quiet, and all of a sudden it just rattles. But this tent's not budging. A little bit of condensation, but nothing too much. In fact, I'll open the vent a little bit, get a bit of let's get a little bit of fresh air in. Right, I'm going to finish my beer, and depends what happens. I might bring you back. If not, I will bid thee farewell until the morning. Unless I decide to finish the other 2 beers off and waffle more shy, I'll see you in the morning. Hopefully with a nice sunrise. So, see you later. Night night. Well, good morning. Welcome to a glorious, sunny Peak District. Look at that. That's why we do it. Oh, well, a cracking night's sleep, to be honest. It's really warm. In fact, at one point, I had to open the door a bit, let a bit of fresh air in because I was a bit too warm. There's the pleasure down, the old Soulo. Quite a bit of condensation this morning, but I was expecting that, to be honest. Let me take you back down. Oh, look at that. It's amazing, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. But yeah, I'm going to grab a brew and think about where I'm going to head next. I'm probably going to go up, head up over that way, and see what the day's got in store for us. All right, bring you back in a bit. In fact, I'm going to flip you around. Well, that's me all packed up and ready to go. That's where I was. So we know the score, don't we? We don't leave any trace whatsoever. So yeah, so I've just had a quick look around just to make sure I've not left anything. And I'm going to head off now back down towards Edale. So I'll see you in a bit. I'm not sure if I'm going to have a bacon butty yet, but I'm sure I will be. So see you in a bit. Jacob's ladder. Oh, I wonder what that blue route's for. I am going to have to take a layer off because I am sweating cobs. Right, onward. Oh, this looks a bit sketchy, but we'll give it a go. Ah, yes. Easy. Tell you what, I'm getting hungry now. So I've just come through some nice little farmland. There's a nice little red telephone box there. No phone in it. I don't think so anyway. So I'm now heading towards Edale and I am getting ready for some breakfast. I'm absolutely starving. But yeah, I will bring you back shortly. See you in a bit. Right, back in the car. I think I'm going to head to Grindleford, a little cafe there, the old station cafe, and grab myself a bacon and sausage butty, or I might get myself a full English, I don't know yet, but that was cracking. Legs are feeling a bit now. I find it more painful coming downhill than I do going uphill, but yeah, no, nevertheless it's been a fantastic camp. I think the gear I took was a bit overkill. Now the mountain forecast was saying it was going to be -1 chill, so I took for the worst, and I know what Kinder Scout's like, it's got its own weather system, so you know, always take a little bit, add a bit extra onto whatever the forecast says, but this time it was wrong, so I was absolutely I was toasty warm, can't complain about that, but I was too warm. I had to open the vent and get one of the doors open in the night, just a little bit of fresh air in. But I've had a decent sleep. Thermarest mat was very comfortable. My boots, they're fine, no warm spots or anything like that, so that's quite good. And I'm hoping that the audio from this microphone, which I've actually got up here, I hope the audio is quite good. It'll be quite no, I'm looking forward to seeing what it sounds like when I get back to doing the editing. So yeah, thanks for sticking around if you got this far. Like, comment, share, all the usual stuff, and hopefully I'll be out again soon. But yeah, if I don't see you before, no, I might bring you back. Depends, if I get a brekkie I might show you it, but if not, I'll see you on the next video. So thanks, see you later.